Okay, so
Everyone who comes to me to create an online course,
blah blah blah
they're
blah blah
afraid.
blah blah. All right, so I've been wanting to do this video for some time, but I haven't had time to. I kept missing the daylight, because that's the only time I really like to make videos is during the day, and that was the only reason why I couldn't record it. Like I just kept missing. I didn't have time to do it. So, but now I'm here, and I really don't have. I mean, I have some topics I want to talk about. Something crazy, crazy. Um, I mean, yeah. So, have been having some great experiences since the last video that I posted, my first pregnancy vlog. I had some great. I just been living, a good life. I've been feeling really well. I just been expanding and growing, and I feel great. You know what I feel like I'm missing right now? I have my notebook. I don't really need my notebook. Um, my cards are behind me, but I feel like I'm missing energetics from my candles and stuff. So I'm gonna light some right now. Hold on. I actually need to get some more sage. Sage I have is pretty done. It's nothing. It's no leaves, a bunch of sticks and shit. And that's also too another reason why. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I don't buy sage as frequently is because it's just, I just feel like everything, food, sage, everything is just like, it's hyper made, it's not genuine, like it's just disgusting. Like I feel like even for like food, like I used to be like, like, oh, eat fruits and vegetables. I see the truth more now. It's just like whether you eat trash food or whether you eat fruits and vegetables, none of it is nutritious. They're making shit, fake shit. Everything is fucking fake. Everything is modified. You think about things like, how can my supermarket always have fruits and vegetables and the supermarket across the street and supermarket across the street and supermarket down there and down there and down there? How can we all have naturally grown fruits and vegetables? We can't. It's impossible for that to be a real thing. It's very upsetting. Very upsetting. And even if you try to, take seeds from those fruits and vegetables, I mean, I don't know, because there's a lot of farms, but my chances of finding like really high quality, fruits and vegetables that's like really real, I don't know, whatever. These babies got me thinking too realistically. I miss the days when I used to just be like, eat really well, makes you feel good, and it genuinely does. So I had some Chick-fil-A today, and that shit just made me fucking tired. Like I had Chick-fil-A once a long time ago, and it was just like the fries. Like I never really had Chick-fil-A for real. So I wanted to eat it today. I was in the neighborhood where it was, and I'm like, you know what, just get a chicken sandwich today, some fries and milkshake. But when I was in there, I'm like, this is fucking McDonald's. Like it's a glorified McDonald's. Like McDonald's is like played out now. Everyone's like, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, okay, you think Chick-fil-A is that good? It's the same fucking food. It's probably chicken sandwich is really good, but I had no energy. I didn't have a boost of energy after I ate it. It was just another fast food, whatever. So, you know, play the game, or the game will play you, pretty much. So, this video today is going to be about protecting energy. I just being pregnant with these twins, being pregnant under also being pregnant with these twins and being pregnant with a boy and a girl. That's some new news. For the people who watch the video, and for people who I didn't tell. Like, I didn't really tell anybody because I knew. And I also posted a picture of my painting, which I probably should have posted at a better time, but I got horrible insights on it on Instagram. Nobody saw it. And the picture was just, you know, it was like a me when I grow my hair out and dye it red. Of me in the future with my 2 children, futuristic me with my 2 children. And I painted that picture a couple days before I was supposed to go to the doctor to find out the gender. And so it was a boy and a girl, and I didn't post it. Then I'm like, you know, I'm gonna wait, because I knew, but I just wanted confirmation. You know, just show me on the screen. Tell me, nurse, sonogrammist, what you see. And then we'll go from there. And I found out, me and my partner found out together the gender, and we were like, oh, I was like, I fucking knew this. I knew it. So that was fun to find out. So it's a boy and a girl. We knew about the boy the whole time. We didn't know about the girl, but when we first found out it was a boy, it was weeks ago. The doctor was like, it's a chance that the other one could be a boy too, because it's early. But we saw the penis on the boy. I said, if you saw a penis on one, you would most likely have seen it on the other one. But I'm gonna listen to you, sis. We gonna wait. So we waited, found out it was a girl, and I'm like, okay, this is the high divine time now. Me looking at everything pretty much energetically at this point is seeing this as a very divine creation and gift. And so I've been finding myself, you know, I mean, naturally, I just always been like, you know, finding my life as a divine gift, but it just seems like this has been something that I could not possibly have imagined for my life and have imagined how it would feel. You know what I mean? So this is a great time. And in this time, I find that, because I do a lot of traveling and I go a lot, I'm out often, more often than my cancer heart would like. Why do I have a makeup on? Oh, I Zoom. I took a nap and I was sleeping on this side of my face, and I had woke up and my face was like this, and I was like, oh my fucking makeup. So, yeah. So, being out often and being, you know, interacting with people, and, you know, being a hairstylist and meeting different people and going to, you know, different, you know, beauty locations, and just seeing and interacting with so many people in this beautiful big ass city that I live in. I started to notice how people treated and interact with me now that I am pregnant. I start to see that I noticed that people are very, very forthcoming with blessings when they find out that I'm having twins. And I usually don't tell people, like, right off the bat. I'm usually, you know, they ask me, oh, you're having a baby? Oh, they say, oh, congratulations, thank you. But then if we, you know, continue talking and just like, oh, do you know what you're having? And I'm like, oh, you know, at first I'm having twins, and then, you know, sometimes people will say, oh my God, you know what they are? And that, you know, it doesn't happen often. Like, it really doesn't happen often. So I sometimes tell people, and it's crazy because the questions, now that I say it, the questions become, oh my God, you're pregnant, congratulations. Do you know what you're having? I'm having twins. Oh my God, do you know the gender? Yes, a boy and a girl. Oh my God, do you know their names? Like, they just want to know everything. Like, the girl in Chick-fil-A was like, do you have names for them? And I'm like, I do, but we're not telling anyone. Which I should cover too, because I kind of like the reason why I said I'm not telling anyone. So when I tell anyone, she's like, oh my God, you can tell me you're never gonna see me again. And I'm like, if I like Chick-fil-A, bitch, I'm gonna be up in here. She's like, you right. But it's so interesting, like, you know, I like to live my life very mystically and very like in a metaphysical realm. So things like that happen, and you know, as I'm repeating it, I'm just like, you know, entities and demonics and spirits and, you know, shaitan and whatever, all those things come in the form of human beings and in experiences. And you know, because I can read people immediately, like these babies have me on like 1,000. It used to be like, you know, I see someone, I'm just like and then I'm feeling them out. Some people can come to me, I can meet someone, I can look at someone, and I already know what type of time they on. They don't have to say nothing to me, I can just look at them in their face. And that to me is like some hyper, like some hyper, I wouldn't even call it empathy, like just like this but you know, it's a feeling, you know. And I just like, I find that to be so fascinating, because it's like, damn, like it cuts down the bullshit, you know, and it helps me to put my protection barrier up. But I find myself in a space of like, the reason why I won't say their names is because, you know, I don't want people calling them yet. They're not here, you know. People know your name, and that's how they can call on you. You know, my name is Kayla. They could talk about me, you know, Kayla over there, or, you know, people could call my name, and, you know, people just say, I can just imagine people saying, oh baby this, oh baby that. And it's like, I don't need them to be called on yet. They are not here on this earth. I am the only one, me and their father are the only ones who can communicate with them telepathically. And they don't need to be called up by anybody else but us. So we know the name. We haven't told anybody the name. And honestly, I'm still kind of sitting on the boy's name. The girl's name I know for sure. I'm still, like, my foot is off. My feet are dangling off that fence. I'm sitting on the fence. My feet are dangling off of the fence about his name. Because it's kind of like, I like it a lot. But I'm also like, let me think about it just a little bit more. So I'm you know, we like their names. So it's good. People just want to know things sometimes, and you know, sometimes they just genuinely want to know just to know. But there are literally people out there who want to know certain information so that they can just hold on to it. They could stew upon it. They could use it against you. And it's like, you know, that you have to pay attention to those things. And a lot of times you won't really know exactly, you know, what's the purpose of somebody asking. Like, that girl could have just genuinely asked because she was young, you know. She was cute. She just wanted to talk, and she liked my makeup, and you know, she complimented me, and she was just like, oh, so cute. I was waiting for my food. So it was like, she could have just been wanting to be cute, but also like, it was like she could have saw me and thought I was beautiful, and you know, those things. That's the thing too, is that I take pride in taking how I feel on the inside and putting it on the outside. I like to buy beautiful clothes. I like to look very pretty. I like to do my makeup. I enjoy beautifying myself. I think that it's a great way for women to empower themselves, is to put on this create your character and like enhance your internal and put on the outside and express yourself on the outside. Women and men. It's just that we have more of like a makeup and hair, like we could do a lot more with it. And I really love being beautiful. So I enjoy doing this for myself. I enjoy drinking hella water to have clear skin. I enjoy, you know, bathing in the sun. I enjoy putting lotion and oil on my belly and on my body and glitters and everything. I like it. And I feel ashamed for it. You know, a lot of times people think, you know, people shame beautiful women. You know, oh, you know, she's a pretty girl. She gets what she wants. This and that. It's like, it does help. But I don't care if I fucking won. But it does help. It really does help. And if you have the opportunity, you know, I'm, you know, to me, I think about it too. Like, I'm not supposed to be feeling like this about myself. You know, I could easily have been, you know, affected by my environment, been, you know, grown up under different circumstances. You know, felt differently about myself. You know, I'm the dark skinned girl, the black girl. I couldn't care. I could have went on not caring about my hair, not caring about my skin, my my beauty, my face, my body. I could have went on and not done any of that, and just been that ugly black girl. But I didn't. I chose not to do that. I chose to be myself. I chose to live my life the way I want to live my life, and see how the way I want to see myself is what I chose to do. And so that's energy force in itself, because people see beautiful people and they get beside themselves. Excuse you, fucking fly. They get beside themselves, and honestly, there's a lot of people living in this world who are very mediocre, who don't try to put themselves up together. You see it. People say it all the time. I'm that type of person to act like everybody is equal, everybody is included, everybody is beautiful. Like, I genuinely feel like the essence of a person, everybody has the opportunity to be beautiful, everybody should be equal. But we live in the world that we live in, and let's be real, everybody talks shit about everybody, and if you don't say it out loud, you think it. And that's just the truth. Not everybody has lived up to the full potential of beauty. Not everybody's lived up to the full potential of smarts, intelligence, kindness, until you see it. You do see it, that a lot of people don't live up to their beauty potential, and so a lot of people see beauty and they see it as a threat. So I always have to protect myself against that. I find myself people are always staring at me. People now, they don't say a lot of things to me. Like, people used to talk to me a lot. People don't talk to me like they used to. And I kind of feel like, I walk down the street not open. And I think that's what it is. I'm not open to bullshit. I'm not open to, like, some people stop me. It's usually like older people stop me for like directions and stuff. Or older people are usually more inclined to say something to me versus somebody young. But people do not stop me. People don't say anything to me. And it's because I don't react to people. I don't react. Like, the other day I was leaving the hair salon with my friend Nomi, and as soon as we left the hair salon, this girl is just like, I hope y'all don't hear the vibrating. As soon as we left the hair salon, I walked down the street. It was twin women too. It was so funny that I'm thinking about it. They were twins, and they were older women in like their 40s or something, late 30s, and they were staring at me. And they were staring at my belly, and one of them had like a face of disgust. Like, she was disgusted when she saw me. And I'm like, damn. Like, in my head, I'm just like, damn, like, But Nomi was just like, yo, did you see that shit? Like, that shit was fucking crazy. And Nomi's like, she's here with me. So it was like, it was funny to see, like, that she noticed that, because we would just talk about that in the salon. We was in the old days together. We was talking about all types of energetic, things. And, when we left, so sad. That happens to me all the time. And people always staring at me. They can have a face of delight. They can have a face of disgust. They stare at my face. They stare at my belly. And I noticed, too, that a lot of people are not looking at me. They're looking at me. Like, what's on me? What is that I am possessing? A lady was looking at my makeup the other day, and she's looking dead in my face, but I can tell she's not looking at me. She's just looking at my makeup. And people look at girls. I see some people walk by and they'll just stare at my belly. Men are still looking at me. Even more men are looking at me. And I'm like, I know you see this fucking belly. Like, I know you see that. Why are you looking at me like that for? And it's like, I don't know. It's so people are. It's interesting. Not everybody is innocent behind their thoughts. And that's where, when that happened with me and Nomi, and, at the salon, I was like, things like that happens to me often. And the way I protect myself is by not reacting. Like, I'm never like, damn, like, out loud. Or even in my mind sometimes. I'm never like, damn, that bitch was looking at me mad fucking hard. I don't do that on a serious note to everything that happens to me. I can do that with my sister, or, being funny, but not like, things like that happen to me every day, all the time. I'm never like, what the fuck is this bitch looking at? Going hard about it, because that's just opening the door for whatever she was sending to me to come. I just look at it and I just say, okay, Just keep moving. I walk stern and tall. These are important tips to protect your energy, especially when you're out and about in the physical realm. This is not just for like protecting your energy energetically, carry black tourmaline or onyx and, you know, prayer, meditate. No. Say this spell. No. This is how I feel that you should behave in the physical world to protect yourself. Do not react to everybody, even if you know the person's always behind you and you're walking ahead and you're just mumbling, talking shit. That you just let them steal your energy. Don't react. I like to walk with a stern face because I don't play games with people, and I genuinely feel like a lot of people, especially people who are not mentally stable, can smell when somebody can be fucked with. And so make sure you don't smell like you can be fucked with. So it look like you were ready to snap somebody's neck. So walk with this. So you don't gotta be walking down the street like this. Like, you know, this is just horrible for the skin. But if you're walking down the street, just look stern, look like you have a destination, look like you know where you're going. Try to, I would say, like, minimize the amount of bags you have. I'm definitely a shopper and a bag lady, but I'm a bag lady where my mom told me this. It's so funny how you end up being just like your mom as you get older. But I have a billion tote bags, and I usually carry a tote bag in my purse and put all your other little bags inside the tote bag. But like, make it so your hands are accessible. Don't be on your phone texting, walking the street. I hate that. I hate that when people are texting and walking at the same time. Step to the side and text, or build your peripheral skills, because you can't do this, and if you can't do this and you can't walk straight and see this, you should not be able to. You shouldn't be doing it. Put the phone away. And what else? Those are the main ones. Let's be serious. I'm always serious. But, you know, white people like to smile a lot. I'm not gonna lie. They like to look at you and smile. I don't do that. That's a white people thing, though. I'm not even gonna front. Black people, women and black people, we don't look at somebody that we don't know and crack a smile. Like, that's just not something that we do. And they tend to do a lot, especially, you know, I'm in a neighborhood that's heavily gentrified. And gentrification is rampant, ravishing through New York City and in Brooklyn. And they're always, every time they catch you looking at them, you look at them real quick and they're smiling at you. Don't smile back. I'm sorry. That's a dub. Don't do that. They just open the door for them to communicate with you. And so unless you're open to being communicated with, and that's probably why I've been feeling like I haven't been meeting a lot of like beings and a lot of, you know, really cool people, is because I'm not open to them. But it's like, I feel like for some reason I am protecting myself, not against my will, but like subconsciously I'm protecting myself by doing these things. These are simple things that I do. And, you know, it's so interesting how, like, I'm not getting approached. Even when I'm on the train, people don't even give up a seat for me. It's like they don't want to say nothing to me. And, you know, it used to offend me. Used to be like, damn, like, y'all don't see me? But it's like, you know what? Don't see me. Don't fucking see me. Don't ask me no questions. Don't try to offer me anything. You know, I think my babies are protecting me. I feel like people start to know so much about me and start to, you know, get so much information out of me, especially about my unborn children. They are going to try to absorb and take from me. I realized that was happening at a certain point, you know, briefly. At a certain point, especially when I have posted that I was pregnant. Immediately, it was like everybody just wanted to contact me and talk to me and know everything. And, you know, to me, it's like, of course, you know, you post things like that, but I genuinely just felt like I'm excited to experience this, but I'm just having a baby like everybody else. Like, no, my bitches for kids. Like, what's the big deal? But, you know, you realize who you are. So you have to remember who you are, what you was doing before, you know, and people that you have the people and the fans and the friends that you've accumulated over time. and how people, you know, have always been interested in you. And so if you're the type of person who attracts people who, you know, who live their life unapologetically, who do what they want, who people usually need them, you know, you feel like you are needed, you feel like, you know, you have a lot of friends, you feel like there's people who don't even know you, who love you and support you, and, you know, just like you have a community of people around you, regardless of how tight you are, you have to protect yourself, you know. And this was something, you know, finding out that I'm pregnant, I'm like, I want to, like, I'm not good at doing, like, business work. Like, I like to create and stuff like that, but I'm not good at, like, building, like, a fancy Instagram and shit. But I'm like, I want to be able to, like, make my, you know, pregnancy and my babies, like, a thing, like, you know, for fun, just so I could document it, and I'm gonna just do it the way I fucking want to do it. Who gives a fuck? But, you know, I mean, I want to make this a thing, but it's also, like, I also don't need nobody in my business. I don't need anybody asking me questions that are so personal. People really be asking personal questions. Like, the amount of questions I got about who's my child father. Like, if I say his name, would you fucking know him? Would you? Like, would you be like, oh, that's my bro? Like, would you? You most likely won't. So what the fuck you need to know his name for? What? Why? Like, that's just how I see it. Like, it's like, mind your business. None of your concern. What if I didn't have a father? What if I got pregnant off of fucking, I don't know, a sperm donor? What if I did that? You know, you asking too many questions, you know? So, I don't know. Protect yourself. People are really out there to snatch you. Soul snatchers. And it's, you know, it's a lot hard. I feel like it's just happening. It's a crazy, rampant rate that people don't really know themselves. That people don't take energetics seriously, and that people are focused on all the wrong things, and so the soul is lost. Soul is really lost. And so when you have your soul, you're intact, and you know who you are, and you're not swayed by the matrix, you're not swayed by the 3D, you live in these other realms. People can smell you are enlightened for yourself. They will try to snatch you, put you in a jar, hold on to you, hold on to your information. And if I consider myself to be a witch, and I promote that Black women find their witchness, I guarantee you there are going to be a lot of women and a lot of people out there. I guarantee you that there are people out there who consider themselves to be very high power, frequency, high level people. And if I believe in my potential, in my hands, in my alchemy, and my craft, they believe in their potential, and not everybody is a light worker. Not everybody does work for the greater good. That's just the bottom line. Be realistic about it. Don't think that everybody's good to you, because everybody's not good for you. And that's it. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect the things that you're doing. Keep it to yourself until you feel like you're ready, and you'll feel it. Like, you'll feel it inside of you. Like, I know that it's not me, and I feel like a lot of times things that are happening, and, you know, things I experience and the way I feel, I know it's not me. It's my babies who are feeling these things and who are communicating certain things to me, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna listen to y'all. I'm gonna listen. You know, it's kind of hard to explain how I feel about, you know, the whole experience, because, you know, it's simply put, it's just something that is like, you know, I've been asking for this for you know, for a long time, since I can actually conceive the idea. I always wanted to be a mom. I'm a Cancer. That's what I always wanted to do. I knew it was going to be a point where I was going to be a mom. I just didn't know when, you know. I remember 2018, I think, or I think it's 2018 in May, I was telling my friend, I'm manifesting me a baby. We was at a bar, I remember. I'm going to manifest me a man and a baby. And she's like, I'm like, yes, girl, I'm doing it. It's what I want. It's going to take me some time to get what I want, so I'm going to start now. And so, you know, And then I got to this place, and now I'm at this place, and I'm like, I can't believe the experiences that I'm having. It's just so fascinating to me, you know? I just want to keep talking. The video's already at 30 minutes, but I like talking. I don't have to talk about nothing else to talk about. I got some flowers for spring. I hate these flowers. They're so sweet. So it's flies in them. And these flowers do not dry well. I kept them in this until I don't like the smell of flowers until they die, and I have to throw them out because they don't dry. These don't dry well at all. So I keep them here for the fall. I mean, fall equinox came and went. I haven't been doing a lot of magic lately, and I really feel it. I don't know why. I painted that painting I have, but I'm like, whatever. All right, a ruler. I made a design. Okay, I'm done. We're done here. All right, so I hope to see you next time, and I'll have something else to talk about again. I might do this video over because I don't know if I really like it, but I'm gonna watch it and see. Okay.